Hello everyone, welcome back to the Budgeting Bully. I'm Ebony and I am conquering my credit card debt via cash stuffing, savings challenges, and bullying myself. Okay, so let's talk about how this is my second time filming this video because once again, my microphone was acting up. So I took a break, I deleted the first one that I posted, I let these things charge for hours, and we should not have any further issues. And I see I'm gonna have to charge them on a more regular basis than I had been doing in the past, because before I could go months without charging them and it was no issue. So as you can see from the title and from what you see in front of me, we are doing the mini challenges today. So I'm gonna give you a heads up. You're gonna see things already colored in, scratch offs already scratched off. And that is because I already did this. So let's set these to the side and let's start with my mini challenges. So the first one up is medical, and last month I had an IOU of $5, and then I said I was going to put another 5 in, so I've already colored this in. So medical now has 20 bucks. And you know what? I realized I didn't count the money. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay, so next up is the US challenge. And actually, hold on, let me grab it. I finished the Pandemonium challenge from Hands and Bands. So I did that by putting in 40 bucks. So we have a grand total of $45 in here now, and I said that the next one I'm going to start is the Be Mine Savings Challenge, and this is from Butterfly Digital Company, who is now known as the Saving Butterfly. And aren't we glad to have her back on the scene? She said she just took a break and everything was good, so I'm glad to see everything was good with her. So now we have 45 in our little US date night, whatever night challenge. Okay, so this is the one that's kind of anticlimactic because, you know, the fun part is seeing people scratch it off. So the first thing I scratched off was student loan, and that was for $10. And then I decided to press my luck because I had $20 budgeted for this challenge this week. But then I scratched to 20. So instead of having an IOU, I said that I was going to take 30, and then that would leave me $30 left over for the Gimme the Loot, aka the 100 envelope challenge. And then I'll talk about the 52-week challenge and how we're going to fund that in a minute. So I'm putting $30 into vacation, and let's see what that will leave us with. So this little vacation sinking fund now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 115. So there's 115 in here. And this is what I maintain is going to be used for tips, because we do have a vacation savings account that money automatically goes into from my check. And then Corey works for himself, so he just puts money in there when he can, or when he does, when he chooses to, whatever. Okay, so let's set this one to the side, and actually, you know what? Let's do the 100 envelope challenge left. Now, if you've been here before, you know that the 100 envelope challenge, there are not 100 envelopes in here, because all of the envelopes that I had already completed, I took them out. I took a large part of that money, and I made a large payment towards my credit card that I'm working to pay down. So now this challenge is just not really a priority for me, but if I have any extra money, I'm choosing to stuff an envelope or two until we are done. So hold on, I think we out of order here, because I had already pulled the number. So where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the one that I chose to fill is number 43, and number 41 through 45 is stuff how many ounces of water you drank, or how many coffees or sodas you drank yesterday. And I've mentioned before, I don't drink coffee or soda, but I do have a water bottle that I keep with me, and it's about 28 ounces. So of course we are rounding up because I'm not using any singles in here. And we are going to put the last 30 bucks that we have in here. And so that's another one for the 100 envelope challenge. And you can see I don't have a lot left. Let's see. I already colored in the number 43, so there's no need to do that. So let's see. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29, 32, 33. So we have 33 envelopes left. Doesn't look like that many here, but yeah, I guess that's right. We have 33 envelopes left. And that's good. And this one I'm kind of doing slow and steady right now. So let's set that one to the side as well. And then we come to the 52-week monthly savings challenge. If you saw my shorts, you know that I won a prize from the Do It All Diva, and this was the prize. So because this is a monthly challenge and I received this in April, I'm playing catch up right now. So I've already done January and February. I don't know if I show February on my shorts yet. But I know I showed it on TikTok. I'm mainly putting this on TikTok, but I am uploading the shorts on here when I get the chance. So now we are on March. So my rollover money for the month of April, if you saw that closeout video, was $58. So I'm moving $3 into the next month because for the month of March, we needed $55 to complete it, and you can see I already checked them off. I don't know if you can see it, that it's kind of light, but I already checked off each one, and we are going to fulfill that with 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my goal is to use majority of my rollover money for this, but as we get into the larger numbers, more than likely I'm gonna have to start to actually allocate some of my savings challenge money to this. You know, as we get into 100, 98, 165, 150, 202, all of those, I'm not gonna have that in rollover, and that's fine. But I'm gonna just have to plan for it a little better as we get later on in the year. But so far for April right now, we have $3, and this is from April leftover. So I guess that's kind of appropriate that it's going into April because it is leftover money from the month of April. But hopefully we'll be able to fulfill the rest of that before the end of the month, and then I can catch up. And see, May is $100. I haven't budgeted for $100, so May may have to wait until June, or if I come up on some extra money somewhere, because you never know. But I'll leave that like that for now. And I need to add it up again, how much it is at the end of the year. I can't remember. I think it's around $1,700, but my whole goal for filling this is to save for a new stove. I mentioned it in my shorts also. The stove is in working condition right now, but there's little things like the clock no longer works on the dial, and when we open up the stove, the light is kind of flickering a little bit. So it's making me think that we may have to get a new stove within the next couple of years. I prefer not to wait until the stove is just completely broken. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like the stove. It's what was here when we moved in. And the woman who owned the house prior to me, she had all Samsung appliances, and they are awful. We've already had to replace the microwave and the dishwasher, and that was within the first 5 years living here. And we've been here now for 12 years. And I'm done. I'm done with Samsung. I'm very excited at the thought of buying a new one. So as soon as this is done, I am going to start looking for a new stove. I have an idea of the one I want. I'm hoping I can, you know, get a good deal or something. But that's going to be the goal for this one. So that is it for this week and my mini challenges. I will see you in the next one. I'll leave the link to my last video right here, and I'll meet you down in the comments. Later.